Hello again. I got some more well-crafted wisdom for you. Let's just say that. Let's start. Let's dive in. Um, let's see here. The Pharisees, along with some religious scholars who had come from Jerusalem, gathered around. They noticed that some of the disciples weren't being careful with ritual washings before meals. The Pharisees, Jews in general, in fact, would never eat a meal without going through the motions of hand washing, with an especially vigorous scrubbing if they had just come from the market. To say nothing of our scourings, they would give jugs and pots and pans. The Pharisees and religious scholars asked, "Why do your disciples flaunt the rules, showing up at meals without washing their hands?" Jesus answered, "Isaiah was right about frauds like you. Hit the bullseye, in fact. These people make a big show of saying the right thing, but their heart isn't in it. They act like they are worshiping me, but they don't mean it. They just use me as a cover for teaching whatever suits their fancy, ditching God's command and taking up the latest fads." He went on, "Well, good for you. You get rid of God's command, so you won't be inconvenienced in following the religious fashions," Moses said. "Respect your father and your mother, and anyone denouncing your father or mother should be killed. But you weasel out of that by saying that it's perfectly acceptable to say to father or mother, 'Gift. What I owed you, I've given you a gift to God,' thus relieving yourselves of obligation to your father or mother. You scratch out God's word and scowl a whim in its place. You do a lot of things like this." Jesus called the crowd together again and said, "Listen now, all of you, take this to heart. It's not what you swallow that pollutes your life. It's what you vomit. That's the real pollution." When he was back home after being with the crowd, his disciples said, "We don't get it. Put it in plain language." Jesus said, "Are you being willfully stupid? Don't you see that what you swallow can't contaminate you? It doesn't enter your heart, but your stomach, works its way through its intestines, and is finally flushed." He went on, "So it comes out of a person that pollutes: obscenities, lusts, thefts, murders, adulteries, greed, depravity, deceptive dealings, carousing, mean looks, slander, arrogance, foolishness. All of these are vomit from the heart. There is the source of your pollution." There you go. I mean, you could interpret this a lot of ways, but I think a lot of people like to pick and choose what they want to enforce in many things in life, and they willfully do it. Now, God does have mercy on those who do not know what they do, but those who willfully do it as an extra chastisement. Um, so yeah, it's quite, yeah. It just goes to show that there is a word that is to be taken literally, and these pastors that say don't take the word too literally, they're heretics, they're heresies. The rabbit hole runs deep, my friends. Until next time, peace out.